Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Make Money Audit on the YouTube channel and MakeMoneyAudit.com. Today, we're doing another audit. I was calling it a day, but then I saw my good old buddy Chris Kohner and the Kohner Office podcast. He's one of the biggest BSers there is, and there's so many people that follow him. I just don't get it. But anyways, I was going to call it a day, and then I saw his video come up. The easiest way to start an AI website side hustle. Now, he's talking in the video. He talks about another video that the guy was making the like a referral websites and stuff like that. And I almost audited it, but it was actually the video was pretty good. But Chris on this one just toilets it and tries to give you unrealistic numbers. So go into my notes, just bring it up. So Chris Kohner says you can make almost 10,000, 100,000 a year renting out an AI website, AI built website. Now, for the record, I have 3 AI websites that have built for lead generation. They're in the construction industry. I actually had one in the pool, but I dropped it because it was just a dud. And it was in Arizona, which is one of the pool capitals of the world. I don't know why you went fucking North Dakota. But anyways, those 3 websites, they've been out for probably 8 months, maybe longer, 7 to 8 months, maybe. They're starting to get phone calls, but nothing to where I can start selling to, you know, to local construction, local businesses that do that type of work. Basically, what I do is I give them away for free for now. They're just nothing, until you get probably 5 or 6, maybe 10 calls a month, then you can start selling them. But we'll get back to my notes. I kind of wandered off base here. So let's see. Yep, this he gets. He calls it quiet passive. It's not passive income at all. He gets a great D. Um, the AI builds the site in 5 minutes and does none of the work that makes money. Yeah, you're right. Hosting your, I can always say that name. I don't know why I get it. Hosting your whatever. You know what? You'll see it in the damn video. Um, Creates the video or creates the website. Easy, no problem. You can go into Manus and it'll do the same thing. Actually, I think Manus has a better website builder than Hosting Your Buzz, but that's just my choice. Okay, here's the key. This is the biggest key of all. Getting one site to rank on Google takes 6 to 12 months. See, I'm just in that time frame. The Coner admits, most of your websites will be duds. Yeah, 100% of them will be duds. That's not passive income. That's an unpaid local SEO job calling a side hustle. Yeah, he's full of shit. And I mean, he is just great for content because everything is just BS. We'll go ahead and listen to him a little more.
And rent. In other words, he proactively builds websites for local home service businesses and then gets them to start generating leads. And then once they get leads, he reaches out to a business owner in that niche, in that area, and says, "Hey, I've got leads for you. Do you want to buy them?" And they usually say yes. Remember, this guy makes between like 300 and
Kind of a little update here. I reached out to a bunch of the agents, the businesses that were I was before I created the website, and they already have. They don't. These are all ones again that don't have a website. They have no website, and not one of them actively said yes. They want the leads, which I can't understand why. Basically, I wasn't going to charge them an arm and a leg for a lead, but they all said no. So what he's telling you is possible, but it's not 100%.
$3,000 per website per month. He owns the website, the phone number, the domain name, and he passes on all the leads. We don't need code, the hosting, the email, everything.
Okay, so I'm gonna get back in a little bit more on that. So the 300 to 3,000 per website per month with 10 sites at 800 to 8 equals 8,000 a month, almost 100 grand a year. Really not hard. Hosting your Horizon AI builds his trout line metaphor, more sites, more fish, more money. You got to think how much you're paying to build these damn sites. They're not cheap. I mean, it doesn't cost you a lot, but you have to advertise them because you're going to sit and wait for Google to, start ranking you after 6 months. Yeah, good luck. So, Yeah, more hooks, more fish. 10 sites, 8,000 a month, almost 100 grand a year. Really not that hard. Chris, you're full of shit. Bullshit. It is hard. It is not easy.
Everything, it's all going to happen on the same platform. And once we have one website, we can literally copy and paste it across other niches or across, the same niche, but in different market.
Yeah. Each one costs you money, people. Understand that. So the AI builds the website. It does not rank it. There's your key. Ranking is manual, backlinks, Google business profile, local SEO. That's one thing Chris can't tell you, and he doesn't tell you. You can't create a Google business profile for multiple businesses. You only get one. Google will shut you down if you think you can create 14 different websites with your business address so you can rank on Google business profile. It doesn't happen. And I even tried. The thing you got to remember when you try and list your video or business on Google, they want you to create a video. There's no way around it. You have to take a video of your equipment. You have to take a video of you doing your job, your video of your signage, whatever tools you're using. So everything he's just telling you just shot out the door right there. You're not going to get ranked on Google that way. It's not going to happen. So let's see. Okay, yeah. Months of unpaid work per site. Yep. His own work leads it takes a week or a month. Most sites are duds. Yeah. Excuse me. You're 80% of the way there, expecting the missing 20% ranking. Okay, yeah, the website's the easy part. That's the simple part. The whole job from scratch, beginners, yeah, 6 to 12 months. Sites 2 to 3 years, 10 profitable ones. Yeah. What you don't know, if you look at that other video he ranks in there, that guy has been having those videos or those websites for years. I mean, years. And the ones that he bought them, one thing was like 10 grand. So it was already an existing website with existing traffic, existing people. Chris is trying to blow smoke up your butt. And if you jump on board something like this, you're right there with him. It's just bullshit. So let's say, okay. All right. Yeah. The AI does the work. That's the easy part. What it skips is the hard 12 months of doing the stuff, you know. Again, again, he's trying to get you to, get his promo code for hosting he gets money from them. Yeah, it just doesn't make it's not a good idea. It's a viable idea. Again, that's the only reason why it gets a freaking D, because it can be done, but the realistic time frame that Chris and everybody else says is unrealistic. So let's see here. Okay. How many months would you give a website before you called it a dud? How many months? I'm curious to see if you guys say, in the comments, say something, because I'm at 7 months on one of them, or 7 months on all three of them. And they're just now starting to get traction. But here's the thing, I couldn't do Google My Business profile. I don't have the signage. I don't have I tried to create, use AI. If that's what you're thinking, you can use AI to circumvent that and create, a site around. Google catches it. Google won't let you upload an AI generated video. They won't let you add images to a video or somebody else. So if you have somebody who has that type of business, and you make a deal to where they get the leads if they, put your shit out front. Good luck in finding somebody to do that. We'll listen a little bit more here.
I got hundreds of DMs saying, how do you do this? How do you do this? Here's how you do it. It's really not that hard.
Bullshit, Chris. BS. BS.
First, let me dive in a little deeper on how this business model actually works. So we're going to find a website called like poolcleanersdallas.com or something generic.
Yeah. How many pool cleaners do you think are in Dallas?
Service name, city name. Then we're going to use this tool that I'm about to show you to optimize it for local search so that when people in Dallas need a pool cleaner, that website will start to rank organically for them. And then
Yeah.
the
That's the only reason why my websites are starting to get traction. They're ranking organically. There is nothing else you can do to get your site to rank unless you actually build a website for your business and you put your business on it. That is the only way you're going to get the Google business profile uploaded.
customer inevitably fills out a form or calls a phone number, that's going to be a lead. That's what we're charging money for. Got it? Got it. This business works because local service businesses are generally terrible at internet marketing. It's not their core competency. It doesn't need to be. That's fine. It can be ours. We can be good at marketing, even if we're not today. A lot of these guys very much have a if it's not broke, don't fix it mentality. Their website was built in 2009. It still generates leads for them, but they don't know how much better it could be if they
You're not going to convince a business owner to spend any type of money on a website that a website is already producing for them and they have to do nothing. Do you think they're gonna just say, "Yep, go ahead, Chris, build me a new website and charge me $5,000. No problem, buddy. Sign me up." Such a bullshit. So I'm not gonna keep going on this one. You can watch the video if you want. You can check it out. I'm gonna jump over to the website. So just so you know, we're doing the same video. There it is. There. Here's his thumbnail. So yeah, I'm not going to go and read you the whole website. You can run and figure it out. Um, I just want to get the real economics in here again. The video claims hosting a cost as under $1 per a site for up to 25 website, but this omits significant time postal. Yeah, see, hosting your even if you still subscribe, you got to pay one price. You'll get multiple websites, but it's not free. It's not under $1. Okay, monthly hosting. Yeah, hosting your fees $3 to $10 a month. Domain 10 to 15 a year. SEO tools 500 to 200. The biggest cost hundreds of hours of unpaid labor. That's the thing. You're flipping time to make these things and get them on Google. Go through the the steps to get them validated and showing up on Google is not easy either. Don't get me going on that one. That takes time. So, it should have got something, again, it gets a D because it is a concept that works. Again, with Chris and everybody else that goes out there, his time frame is unrealistic. His expectations that he's selling you guys is unrealistic. There is no way he's going to do anything that he says in this video in his time frame. Realistically, like 6 to 12 months, even longer before you start getting any type of traction. So you can create a way, you can create these websites, bang them all out, and let them out there and just sit because they're assets. They're actually an asset. That's a good thing to point out. You could sell the website later on down the road. It is an asset you can sell. So there is that. But again, guys, come on. Chris and everybody else that I audit, this is just a BS story. He's unrealistic in his time frame. The concept is real. He's basing it off somebody who has had websites for years and actually paid money to buy them. He didn't build them. He bought them and then fixed them and tweaked them. So he's spending money out of his pocket. 10 grand, I think it was, for one video, one website. So it's not like you can just do it for $15 and you're good to go. So anyways, I had to create this video only because I can't stand Chris and his bullshit. He's one of the bigger ones that is always out there. He's great for content because he basically is full of shit. So like and subscribe. Send your comments. I appreciate it. Have a good day, everybody.